Hi Red friends, we're back in the fitting salon and we're taking shoes out of boxes today. It's pretty exciting because we're introducing a whole new silhouette to you today, and that is Light Years trainers. I've got one out and one in. What's the other colour? Light Years Sage. So I've got both colours out, and I thought I'd get both colours out because I wanted to share a little bit about how things get made at Radical Yes. And that is, we often start with a silhouette before we do colours. Well, actually, we always start with a silhouette before we do the colours of a shoe. And we wanted to make a new lace-up derby, or a new lace-up. We didn't want to make a derby because derbies don't feel so good right now, but lace-ups did feel relevant, and you guys were asking us for one. We've already got cloud trainers, so we wanted to make something a little more structured with a leather upper. And so we began with this pattern that started as well with this extra exciting neoprene detail through the ankle and the tongue, which you can see there. And we did that for comfort because we know how much you love the sunny boots, stretch sunny boots, and also because it just looks really great. So let's talk about the colours. So we've established that our process is to go from thinking about the silhouette, and then the next stage is we go into, once we've resolved the silhouette, we go into colour. So with this shoe, we knew because it was a new silhouette, we wanted to release two new colours. So we've gone two different ways. So one, as I said, is this very active take, which is using waxed sage, we call it sage, leather, and it's accented with the ice blue. And they're two colours that you would probably not normally expect to live together, but this is Radical Land and that's how we do it. Intentional clashing. So we also thought, to ground it a little bit, we would do this green reflective grosgrain. So the grosgrain actually had to be painted. The factory had to, because of that, the quantities we do, they actually got this painted for us with the reflective strip, which means for bike riders that you do reflect, which is a good thing because we know that these are a good commute shoe. And then we got these awesome hiking laces, so it's got this like sense of freshness, right? Having said that, just because I like to mess things up a bit, I often wear these dressed up. So even though, like, in my mind when I was first putting together this palette it was more active, I still wear it dressed up, sharp. It's just me. You can try it. It's just an idea. But the other colour, which is pretty epic and quite excellent, is the black metallic. Now, what I love about this metallic is it's not like high shine, super garish metallic. It's subtle, wintry, a little bit riding on the road and it's been raining and it's a bit shimmery kind of. That was what I was thinking when I found the swatch. I liked that it wasn't so aggressive in its metallicness. But we did want metallic because we were coming out of, lockdown and all the things. So it was this idea of a shoe that you could dress up as well. And again, same painted reflected grosgrain on the counter here and also on the tongue, which you can see there. And then these really epic cylindrical laces. And here's a good story about when we were designing these. We actually had them with black flat laces, like matte black flat laces, and the shoe just felt like it wasn't working. And it's amazing how you can put a cylindrical hiking lace in a shoe and all of it a bit sudden, it's just mwah, perfect shoe. So that's the story of the colours, which I will say took me a very long time to come up with, but I really love both of them so much and I think they both do a really epic different job. So now what we're going to do is see the sage on the foot. All right, so now I'm going to show you Light Years trainers on the foot and how they fit. So basically, I've already kept one on just to save some time so you don't have to watch me putting two pairs of shoes on. Oh, that wasn't very theatrical, was it? Let's start again. So you saw how easy that was to get on. That's the great thing about lace-ups, right? They are easy to get on. And also it's made extra easy because we've put that squishy neoprene tongue on and then you've got the lace-ups. If you've bought our Lunar Boots before, you will know that the length on these is your usual size. So this unit is the same unit that we use on our Lunar Boots, which means if you've bought Lunar Boots, you can just follow your existing size if you're not sure. In terms of whether they're good for narrow and wide feet, because they're a lace up, they're really quite forgiving in the width. So we have customers that have gone up to a D width in this kind of a silhouette, and especially because it's got the laces you can open up. But also because this leather's pretty structured, they do look good on a narrow foot as well. So, and if you've got narrow feet, you can always build them up with another insole. If you just let us know, reach out to us and we can help you with that. So that's how they look on the feet, and they feel, oh, I didn't show you, there was this one really other great feature, which I'm going to talk about, and that's the removable insole. This is the same insole board that we use on the Cloud trainers, so it's a latex insole board, it's got heaps of spring, it's really comfortable underfoot. Another reason why we call these the perfect IRL commute shoe, because they're super comfy. So lots of flex, pretty great with both pants and weekend denims. That's the Light Years trainer. It's online now. It's our latest lace up and we think it's awesome, and I can't wait to hear what you think. So you can email and text and write to us and all the things and tell us. Okay, stay radical.